Okay then, agents. It's the big one. It's the big celebrationary video. We finally hit 1,000 subs. Oh, well, thank you all so much for that, but I haven't done this alone. Again, this is a huge thanks to the boys. Like, you've been there every single step of the way, and it means the world to me. Thank you all so much. Like, I haven't done anything original here. Like, if you've watched YouTube videos and content creators, like, there's a little bit coming from a lot of people in this. I've not done anything special. And more to the point, there's still space in this for other people. Like, if you've sat there and thought to yourself, I'd like to give this a go, boys, go do it. Seriously, go do it. I am literally sat here with an Xbox and a laptop. That is all that you need. If you have those two things, you can do what I am doing. I record all of this live on Twitch, I get the highlight, and then I post that to YouTube, and I make a fancy little thumbnail that, again, a lot of you boys have been appreciated. I've seen in the comments. I enjoy making them, and it makes me very happy that you enjoy them. So, seriously, if you've ever wanted to give this a go, go do it. Tell me that you've done it. I want to be your first subscriber. Alright, I want to give back and help you guys out as well if I can. It's not really a great deal I can do, but that I can. I can definitely click a button and be your first subscriber if you've ever wanted to give it a go. Alright, like I said, this is nothing original. This is just my take on how I like to play this game. And I put it out there, and the reception has been incredible. Like, some of you have even said that you run nothing but my builds now, and that sort of thing, and like, that's huge praise, boys. Like, seriously, thank you so much. It really is awesome. I'm glad that you enjoy them. I really, really am. And that being said, today we have my spin on what is the meta. It is an all-red striker with the sheriff. I have spoken in the past saying that I am working on something a little different, and this is what it is. It is a headshot striker build with the sheriff, and we are running headhunter. Now, with the nerf that's coming in with determined and everything, people thinking that headhunter ain't gonna be no good anymore. This is the build that you want to keep headhunter relevant. Alright? So stats wise, because you need to be at 150% to get the max out of it, we are tipping this just over. We're at 150.7. So we are going to get the most out of headhunter on this. So when you're chaining your kills together and everything, the overkill will be at its maximum potential. Alright, and we are also running the spot on. Now, before you all pile on in the comments saying that you're running the sheriff, it has 100% accuracy, there's no point in the spot on, I just want to show you something. That is the crosshair with the spot on. If I remove the spot on, this is the crosshair. Now, that isn't a massive difference. But when you are shooting at range and you are relying on a lot of pellets, like there's 8 that comes out of a shotgun to hit. Now I can hit him in the head quite comfortably. He's only 5 meters away. If I put him at 20, I can still hit him in the head with every pellet. If I didn't have that holster on, I wouldn't be able to hit that shot as confidently. Alright, so it does still do something. Okay, just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Now, we will, just whilst we're in here, get it stacked up and then have a little look at these sorts of numbers. Now, that is incredibly quick on that screen, but that is 4 million a pellet, which is scary high. Like, if you're inside of an escalation. I don't even need to tell you that this is going to work. That was 5 million critical there. You don't need telling that this build will work in an escalation. But there is a bit more of a skill gap with it because you are a headshot build. So if you go and put this together and you're like, oh no, this is rubbish, it ain't working as well. It's because it is a headshot build. And you are relying on the headshots, obviously. It is also still a striker build, so it will still work if you're landing body shots and things. But ideally, you want to be getting them headshots in. Alright, boys? Sorry if my voice sounded very crackly, it's very early, and I've just woken up. But augments-wise, we are going with 3 Paradox and 3 Echo on this. I put it together the other week when Striker was about and stuff. I haven't had a chance to be leveling this up at all. So these are all still level 1. But again, you don't need telling what these augments can do when they're leveled up when using a shotgun. It is already immensely powerful, and it will only get a lot stronger. It's not even just a little bit, this will get a lot stronger. Okay? So we'll just go and do our usual. As is tradition, we'll go run the beginning parts of a Lincoln. Oh. My foot is asleep. Yeah, we'll just run the beginner parts of a Lincoln. We still have the stack broker on this build, and that is there as a tool. It's not the main event. It is solely here just to build up stacks. So you get your stacks built up with it, like you always do. Then you swap to the main event, and boom, he dead. Can't hit a shot to save my life. He there too. 2 million critical there. One of the issues that you do tend to fall into when you run this, especially in lower tier content, is that because you are killing everything in one shot, theoretically, or one trigger pull, you will find yourself losing stacks fairly quickly. That is not an issue inside of escalations. Okay? It's not. You're gonna be putting out serious amounts of damage with this in escalations. Like, if you run in a steady group of people and you've got yourself like a CC player and that sort of thing, and getting people stuck to the ground or whatever it might be, however you boys like to play it, like chaining these headshots together with this build is really not an issue. It really, really isn't. Goddamn engineers. Did I just tell you I've only just woken up? Give me a break. But, yeah, that's what it can do. 3 million. Go away. And it is immensely strong, boys. It really, really is. You need to have a bit of a better aim with it. Like, it's not going to be a spray and pray build. It really isn't. But like a lot of things in this game, with like gameplay loops and stuff, if you can get the skill up where you can consistently be landing headshots and things, you will get rewarded for it. And this is a massive reward. Don't necessarily run it exactly how you've seen it here if you don't want to. Like, if you're still thinking that the spot on ain't necessary, get rid of that. Put the punch drunk on. Get even more out of your headshot. I've tried that. Absolutely works. I just like the increased accuracy and stuff, so you can just nail people at range. I think it's really, really helpful.
Like, if I didn't have the spot on the build right now, shooting at this range, I wouldn't be getting all of these headshots. Like, at that range where he's at, some of them would be missing. I mean, I'm missing him anyway, but that's not important. We will ignore that bit. But yeah, at this range, without it on, I wouldn't be able to hit him in the head like that with all 8 pellets. Some of them would miss, and when you're hitting for, like, if it was a critical you saw earlier, 5 million a pellet, like, you don't want to be missing out on 5 million. You don't, especially inside of an escalation, because 5 million being missed is a massive amount. So yeah, you're leaving a little bit of damage on the table by, like, not running the punch drunk and stuff. But I've said in the past, if you ain't hitting the target, it doesn't matter how big your damage potential is. You need to hit them. And using the spot on with the sheriff, for whatever reason, you can have accuracy over 100%. I didn't know that was possible, but you absolutely can. So just to recap, it is a striker headshot build. Headhunter ain't going anywhere. It's not. These sorts of builds, it's going to be immense. Like, when the Iron Will comes in with this build as well, I know that you can't use shotguns with it, but you can use rifles. So if I swapped this out and put on a lightweight M4 with breadbasket, or just pick a rifle that you really enjoy, some of the faster firing ones, so you can maintain your stacks, keep the stack broker on, get your stacks up right at the beginning, swap over to the main event with the Iron Will and a headshot build. Like, goddamn. Again, these devs, I can't help but feel as though they've not thought this out properly. I've seen a lot of people saying that that's going to be the most busted thing entering this game, and it's going to get nerfed to the ground, or they're going to have to do something else. And I can't help but agree. A headshot every 2 seconds, which they have now changed it to, is still huge. Especially when you can put builds like this together. Like, I know that Chain Killer was doing a lot to boost that headshot damage, but it is still a striker build, and there's headshot all over it. Like, it's gonna be really, really strong, boys. It's gonna be strong, and I can't wait for it. But yeah, so just to recap it fully, spot on chest piece with Headhunter on it. I am using a Providence piece with some extra headshot, but that's just to help boost the stat overall, just so I got it to the over 50% mark. Alright, don't really need a great deal of extra explaining. It's striker, we know how it works. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed that, and just one last time, boys, like, thanks again. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep showing up, keep watching. That's all that you've got to do now. Like, if you want to keep subbing and stuff, like, I'd never ask for them, but go for it. Like, I've done the hard, well, I say I've done the hard bit. The hard work is only just really starting, and I'm not going anywhere on it. I'm going to keep coming back, keep showing you my builds, even if you don't enjoy them, because I know I play this game a little bit off meta, and that is how I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to come in here and show you what the meta builds are. We already know what the meta builds are. You don't need telling. I'm going to show you how I enjoy it. Hopefully you'll give it a go and enjoy it too, because I've said it once and I will say it again. It is about the fun. And if you are not having fun in this game, or if more to the point you think that you've learnt it all in this game, it's time to hang it up. Always keep thinking, always try something new. You'll find something that's fun. Might not be as good as what you were doing damage potential wise, but if it's fun, I'm running that. Like, I could get rid of a few pieces on this and just use a normal striker sheriff build. I know it will still really work. Is it as fun? No. This is fun. Seeing the big numbers on the screen is huge. Alright, boys, I'm gonna stop talking now. So, you take it easy. Until next time.